the month-long second part of the budget session of Parliament has begun, and this is in the middle of the campaign for assembly elections in 4 states and 1 union territory. The main focus of the government in the second part of the session is to get various demands for grants for the year 2021-22 passed, along with the finance bill, which carries various tax proposals. But the Congress has decided to take on the government in Parliament session on the issues of the hike in fuel prices and the ongoing farmers' agitation against the 3 new farm laws. Well, let's go across to Sunil Prabhu for more. And Sunil, it promises to be a fiery session, and also coming as the campaigns in all the states heading for elections is on a high.
That's right. There is a big shadow on the budget session with the many political parties, from the Trinamool Congress to various other political parties demanding the adjournment of the budget session, because this comes in the midst of the political campaigning with members of parliament going to be preoccupied in their constituencies to ensure that in these critical states, these 5 states which are going to the polls, they are able to give their best and ensure that their candidates and their party wins. Having said that, as you rightly pointed out, there is important business for the parliament, especially in clearing the finance bill. As you're well aware, last time round, 1 year to this date, just before the pandemic, the budget session, the budget was not passed till the very last moment, because they wanted the Madhya Pradesh election, state assembly to be, government to be overthrown at that time. And that's the reason why it kept postponing the budget passage. Ultimately, a day before the Prime Minister announced the lockdown, Parliament passed the budget session, the budget papers, and then, of course, every MP was able to go back to their constituency, and the lockdown was announced. This time around in the Business Advisory Committee, there will be a discussion. Many within the opposition have differing views. The Congress, for example, is keen that the government should be preoccupied with the budget session and the issues of the people, especially high fuel prices, the farmers' agitation, and there are a host of other issues which are exercising them. But in the same breath, they also understand campaigning needs to take place, and a consensus view needs to be taken about whether the budget session, once the budget is passed, can be cut short. An ultimate decision will be taken with floor leaders at the Business Advisory Committee in the Parliament.